The Lexus LFA is donezo after 500. Ford is all like, I see your redesigned trucks, GM, and I'll raise you a new F-150 concept. GM lets a drawing of the new C7 Vet's front end leak on the web, and they buy back a bunch of their own shares. And lastly, Carbon Motors designs a new military police vehicle for the future. What's up, everybody? I'm Derek D. How you doing, AK?
I'm doing great.
Max?
Doing good.
Tom?
Awesome.
Ian? All right. You're watching FastLaneDaily. Let's do this. Toyota has put the kibosh on the LFA production. It's done. They made and distributed all 500 examples that they promised. Yes, even those Nürburgring package LFAs were included in that 500. Until Lexus makes another supercar, let's make sure we recognize the LFA for its amazing F1 sounding 4.8-liter V10 that made 552 horsepower and gave the world's best a run for their money. Oh, and we'll also remember it for costing about $400,000 and being a Lexus. LFA, which of course means Lexus finishes another. That was bad, huh? Yeah. In the wake of GM's new totally redesigned trucks that we spoke about the other day, Ford promised an F-150 concept that will grace Detroit with its presence next month ahead of an official intro of the truck in 2015, where the 2014 Silverado and Sierra have more evolutionary design changes. The F-150 is supposed to be quite the step up from the current version. Besides new visuals, of course, the next-gen iteration F-150 will reportedly go on a diet and lose about 750 pounds, or the equivalent of one of these guys. It's a big dude. That's a lot of weight for a truck, especially when its GM rival didn't drop a single pound. Oh! Zing! Want some ointment for that burn, GM?
Boom.
Boom. A lot of news and speculation circulating around the 2014 Corvette. Am I right, Tom?
Yep.
So any info to come out about it is interesting news. Obviously, these pictures are just concepts and renderings, but we thought we'd share this leaked drawing of what could be the new Vette's front end. From the image, we can see Ferrari-like longer headlights, a bigger grille, air vents on the hood, and bolder front fenders. Now, obviously, the picture leaves much to the imagination, but it's good to know that new 6.2-liter V8 with 450 ponies will have a pretty new body to go with it when it debuts next month. America. Speaking of GM, they announced today they will buy back 200 million shares of its own stock at a price of $27.50 each from the U.S. Department of Treasury. That adds up to about $5.5 billion bucks. Now, the money the government gave GM, or should I say U.S. taxpayers gave GM, back in 09 and 08 was around 50 billion bucks. But the crazy thing about this is, just for the government to break even on this deal, GM would have to pay approximately $50 a share when all is said and done, which is a lot more than $27.50 a share. Plus, the Department of Treasury still owns like 300 million shares. So I don't know, but I guess it's a good thing that they're paying back a little at a time. I guess that's good, right? You know. Moving on, the police and military may be getting a new toy from Carbon Motors in the form of their new multi-mission vehicle, the TX7. Some of those multi-uses could be surveillance, prisoner transporting, incident command, and personnel carrying. Some of its features include seating for 10, infrared, thermal, and the ability to hold weapons of mass destruction, be they biological, chemical, or otherwise. It's powered by a diesel V8, but a natural gas option is in the works. You can have your very own tank van for the low price of $150,000. Must complete a full background check, of course. Thing looks like it's designed to jam radar and stuff, though, with all those angles and everything. Just saying. Well, on that note, that'll do it for FastLaneDaily today. I'm Derek D, and we're on Twitter. You can follow us there. We're on Facebook. Like us. YouTube. Subscribe, please. Please. Also, iTunes. You can watch us there. And Instagram. Posting pictures like a boss.
Boss.
And we have T-shirts. All right? All right, that'll do it. Goodbye now. Remember, eat your Wheaties. Oh, why does my head hurt? Wait, so what did I say? Jam radar? Would it be jam radar? Or
Well, I think not jam radar, but avoid radar, right? The angles of help avoid radar detection.
What's the difference? What do I know about radar? I don't know anything about radar. Lone Star.
Ow, we're living in the fast lane.